Hey guys, it's Col Coffee here and we're back on Destiny Rise of Iron, and the Aksis challenge mode has just come out today and we've just finished it in the heroic difficulty, which is pretty standard right now. I'm going to give you a brief tutorial as best I can. Now this is kind of confusing, there's not too much to it, but I explain things really badly, so I'm going to try my best. The first thing I want to say is that if you're familiar with the heroic raid, then nothing changes. It's the exact same thing. You're heading towards the same goal, you're splitting up in twos, you're doing the exact same thing. The only thing that changes is something to do with the empowerment. So let me explain. Now the first thing I want to say is that if you can see the square platform that I'm standing on right now, this is one of the platforms that the servitors are heading towards during that phase. So I'm going to call these the platforms, okay? The servitor platforms. There's one on each side. They're usually at the back. Now they are very important when it comes to empowerment, so I'm going to explain as best I can. So once you have killed your captains and the servitors are coming out, have your same thing, your guys take the cannons, kill the servitors, the other people will take the Siva charges and throw it at the boss. Now when the boss teleports, normally whoever's empowered, if he's on the same side as Aksis, would jump on his back and stun him. That is the exact same thing. So what we have to do is position each person. You have one on each side, but they have to stand between where Aksis can spawn and where the servitor platform is, because you have to go to one or the other. So let me give you an example. If Aksis is to spawn on the left side, the person on the left will run towards Aksis and slam on him. The other two people have to look for one of the servitor platforms, because one of those platforms is going to be lit up red on fire, and one of those two people have to discharge their empowerment onto the servitor platform. Confusing, I know, but let me say again. So as you can see, he's teleporting for the first time on the right. The person on the right is going straight for him. Now the other two people are on my right here, at middle and left, at one of those two servitor platforms, slamming down on them. Now on the second example, I'll show you what happens on the bottom left hand side of your screen. So when somebody slams on one of the servitor platforms, it will come up saying Guardian Supercharged, like that, and then obviously when you jump on Aksis back, it will say that you've stunned Aksis. Now this is what you want to see every single time. If you do not see Guardian Supercharged, then it's a wipe. You failed the challenge mode. You have to do that every time you're doing DPS. So one more time, Aksis teleports to another area, the person on that side slams on Aksis, the other two people are looking for the platform that's lit up to slam on that. Now one little tip I will say is that whatever side Aksis is on, that servitor platform will never light up unless it's in the middle. So if Aksis spawns on the left or right, the platforms that are going to light up are only going to be on the other side. But if Aksis spawns in front middle, then the platform at the back middle can still light up. That's where it gets everyone a little bit tricky. People panic and they get a bit confused, but that's up to you guys. You want to find your own method for doing that. Ours was kind of a little ski whiff. We tried a couple of different methods before we got it done, but we just got really lucky with our empowerment and where he was teleporting to. So once again, it's the exact same raid. The only thing that changes is that the spare two people who are empowered have to discharge their empowerment onto one of the three platforms that is lit up. That's the only thing different. Now I do apologize that I don't have proper gameplay to show you that, because on the run that I was recording this, I wasn't empowered once, which never happens, but still, I was going to bring this out just so you guys can get a rough example. There are better tutorials out there. I'll bring a better one out the next time I record this, but I just want to throw it up there as well, just in case there's a few people who are struggling. Now if you do need more help, feel free to message me in game. I will happily explain it better, or I will help you in your group and run through the raid with you. Now, as normal, once you kill Aksis, you're going to get your new emblem and you're going to get a perfected ornament appear on screen, and you're also going to get a new chest which you will get your exotic engram for as normal as well. Now the engram's pretty badass, you can see right there. I'm going to be rocking that from now on. But other than that guys, that's all for this tutorial. I hope it helped. If it did, let me know and I'll catch you in the next one.